Hey guys, how are we doing today? I'm George and welcome back to a brand new video. And for today's video is going to be the Swindon South Road on my channel. And in today's video, we have 3 games for you, I believe anyway. And our first game of today's episode is going to be at home against Colchester. Now, obviously Colchester again are one of those sides that they a good side, a good side, but we're also a good side, and we're actually playing them in the let me just have a look a sec. I can't actually what it's called. I know it's a Checker Trade Trophy. I mean, I know that for a fact. I think this might be the quarterfinals of the Checker Trade Trophy, which is obviously a big kind of deal. Considering we want to get more funds, obviously, to get more profit for the club and stuff like that. It's all about trying to get more profit for the club and all that kind of good stuff. But they are playing a 4-1-2-1-2. We are playing a 4-5-1 attack, and obviously, hopefully, we can counteract that, and hopefully, we can get a good result here. Because obviously I want to go far in this. We're at the quarterfinals now. Win this game, go to the semis. Hopefully we can do well in the semis and then see what happens in the final. But in the 24th minute we do get a chance. He's ready. Adelaide swings the ball in to find Emery Moore to make it 1-0 in the 24th minute. And I couldn't really ask for anything else really. Emery Moore is a very, very good player, and I would recommend to pick him up on career mode if you haven't already, or even on Ultimate Team if you haven't already either. But in the 27th minute, Sean Murray takes a shot, but it's a save by the goalkeeper, and then Rennie Adelaide makes it 2-0 in the 27 minutes, so 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes. I can't really complain because we have been kind of struggling this year with trying to score goals and stuff like that. So obviously, the more we can score, the better, obviously, because that's what I want to do. I need to just take my chances more. I always say it every episode, and I'm sure you guys are sick of me saying it, but that's just the way it obviously has to go. But 2-0 at half-time is how it ended, and we will get another chance here in the 48th minute as Goddard will swing the ball in to find Emery Moore. Tried to anyway, but Rennie Adelaide takes a shot, but it just goes wide of the post. And Sean Murray does get injured in this game, but it doesn't actually carry over to any other game, so he was actually fine after the game, so just thought I'd let you know. But in the 64th minute we do get, they get a chance here as who was it? I can't even, I don't even know what happens basically, but I know it goes over the bar. I couldn't even tell you who even took the shot, but it was a very, very poor shot anyway. We do get one more opportunity here in the 88th minute as we were swinging the ball in with Sean Murray, and I thought I was going to, but then we get the ball with Doughty. He swings the ball in to find Jermaine Hilton to make it 3-0, and Jermaine Hilton scores pretty much. I think he might have played twice, coming off as a sub, but still, it's a very, very good win nonetheless. And we come away with a 3-0 victory, and we will be going into the semi-finals of the Checker Trade Trophy, which is obviously a good thing, because like I said, the profit we're going to get is hopefully going to be decent. It's going to help us get our goal for 8.5 million. We are at like 1.1 million already, so the more money the better, I guess. And if we don't get it, I don't think it's a big deal. But then saying that, you just never know how it's going to go within the rest of the season. Obviously, we still need to sell some players in January and stuff like that. But we'll get to that when we get to that, and we'll go from there. But our next game is away against Chesterfield, and I believe was it last year that we was away at Chesterfield and we won 4-0. I remember going to that game. It was a fucking cold day that was at Chesterfield, but it's actually a nice sunny day here in Chesterfield, and I was just hoping to see if I can try and get the victory. They are playing a 4-2-3-1, and if you guys can hear anything in the background, it's basically my computer. It's fucking loud as fuck. I don't know what is going on right now. I'm sorry, but if you guys can hear any sort of I know you guys can, because whenever I watch my videos back and I can hear it. If it does bug you, I'm very, very sorry. I don't know how to fix it. I think I might need to get a new fan or something like that, but it's really, really annoying. And I just thought I'd let you guys know. But we are sat top of the table though, in obviously going into this game. We're 2 points in front of MK Dons, who we actually do face next game. So in the next game after Chesterfield, we do face them in the league, and that's going to be a very, very big game. But we needed to get a win here, really, against Chesterfield. Obviously, coming back, coming off the 3-0 win. Of course, I wanted to get a goal. Obviously, I wanted to win the game and all that stuff like that. But it didn't really plan out this game, to be honest. I did switch the formation back to a 4-5-1 flat, and it might have cost me a little bit because obviously I played a 4-5-1 attack game against Colchester, and that obviously worked really, really well. But I decided to kind of sit back a little bit, considering I was away from home, and I thought, you know, I might be able to scrape a 1-0 win, and maybe I should have went attacking, because Chesterfield, like, they were decent, and we was 3-1-1 here with Dolberg, but it's just, again, my finishing is just terrible. I don't know if you guys are struggling with finishing. Let me know if you guys are struggling with finishing, because it's very, very annoying to, you know, go one-on-one the majority of the times, and you know, you see you pull it wide or the goalkeeper saves it. You know, it's very, very difficult, and I obviously I don't really know how to you know, counteract the fact that I can't freaking score. I don't understand. But we do change the formation to a 4-5-1, I believe. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure a 4-5-1 attack. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do change it at halftime to make it 4-5-1 attack, because I felt like it was working first half, second half. Hopefully, you know, obviously, like, you know, the other game it worked all game. I thought, you know what, let's see what we can try and do in this game. You know, switch it up the last 45 minutes, see what we can do. You know, we just had to keep pushing on. But Chesterfield would get a chance here in the 60. Is that the 60th minute, I believe? As Mitchell would come down the left-hand side, goes past Furlong, swings the ball in, and unfortunately for us, it was a very, very poor header by them. It was still 0-0, but then we would get the ball back here with Boo here to find Kasim. Kasim will look for a ball to find a Beaker. He does go through here, and what I should have done, I should have just took the shot of a Beaker, and to be honest, he probably would have scored there. I just questioned my ability to finish this game, and I knew I shouldn't have done it. And obviously I did it, and it cost me. You know, I reckon I probably could have scored that, because I was 3-1-1, and I felt like I probably could have slid it under the keeper, and I probably would have had more chance of scoring that than passing it to Goddard for him to shoot, and it obviously cleared off the line. But the game finishes 0-0, a very, very disappointing 0-0, because I felt like, you know, 2 1-on-1s we had there. 1, it was a simple good save by the goalkeeper, and 2, you know, I sweated it when I shouldn't have done. And it cost me, you know, maybe even 2 points there. But we go into the next game at home against MK Dons, obviously first versus second. Obviously a big game, you know. We are in, like, middle November now, so getting towards that Christmas period, you know, that busy December period. Of course, we want to be up there and trying to not play catch up really. But we do change formation again. We do basically go for a 4-2-3-1 in this game, because I felt like, you know, I know Emre Moore can play on the left. I know Rennie Adelaide can play on the left. I know Goddard can play on the right. I know Hilton can play there as well. So it's all about rotating the side. I know, like, players are very versatile in the squad. So, you know what, I might as well play them out of position. They may not be their natural position, but I know they can play there. You know, they have the ability to do that. So I felt like, you know, a new formation. I know I keep changing formation, which, you know, it might even cost us points. You never know, really. You know, it's just one of those things where I felt like I needed to in this game, and we obviously, unfortunately, MK Dons obviously have a better goal difference than us. You know, they're plus 23, we're plus 16, so they are scoring goals for fun. We are conceding not many goals, so it was obviously going to be a good test for us to see if we could actually counteract MK Dons in this game. They are playing a 4-2-3-1, but they are playing a bit more deeper than 4-2-3-1. I'm playing with 2 centre mids, and they're playing with 2 CDMs, so hopefully that can go out in our favour, and it actually does in the 12th minute, as Emre Moore would go past a couple of defenders there to finesse it around the goalkeeper to make it 1-0 in 13 minutes. I was thinking this is going to be a very, very good game for us, and it just started off really, really well, actually. You know, obviously MK Dons had a chance here as Dean Lewington, obviously like the ginger wizard, would get the ball here, and he will swing the ball in. Luckily we do clear it out though, and their shot goes over the bar. But then in the 37th minute we do get another chance as Emery Moore comes down the right hand side. He will swing the ball in, and I don't really know how this is a penalty really. Like, I do show a replay, I believe. I don't see how it's a pen. I don't know. I felt like I was going to get the ball anyway because the keeper was there and there was a defender in front of me. The keepers took me out. I don't think that was a pen. But I took a penalty here with Dolberg, and you know how bad my bloody penalties are. Straight at the keeper. I tried to go to the left, but like if you watch the replay, if you watched it again, I went to the left, but then I kind of like as soon as he kicked it, I moved it back to the middle, and that's what cost me because the goalkeeper, you know, kept down the middle, and unfortunately, you know, if I just kept the stick a little bit longer on the left hand side, it probably would have went in and it would have been 2-0 and it probably would have been game over. But we needed another goal here because I knew MK Dons were doing very, very well in this game. And in the 56th minute, they do actually get a red card as Emery Moore's clean through one-on-one with the keeper. A pull down and does actually get sent off here, which is obviously, you know, a good thing for us because hopefully we can get, you know, a second goal and kind of push on for the second goal. Obviously, it was a bad challenge, but unfortunately, guys, in the 85th minute, they get a chance here, and Ed Upson will swing the ball in, I believe, in just a second, or it's either that or he gets a corner out of it. I think he gets a corner out of it. He will swing the ball in, and just like Swindon are bad in real life in defending corners, I'm obviously bad at defending corners in this one, because they do make it 1-1 in the 87th minute, and that is how the game is unfortunately going to end. Very, very disappointing. It's a very, very disappointing point to get, because I felt like we dominated the whole game. Mr. Penalty didn't really help us at all, but unfortunately, we get a point in that game, and unfortunately we couldn't, go above MK Dons, of course. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the episode, guys. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching the video, guys. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys are new on it, and I'll speak to you guys very soon, guys. So, guys, have a good day, and goodbye.